Hi, welcome to Village Yoga's restorative class. So make sure that you have props, plenty of pillows and blankets nearby. I have a bolster, 2 bed pillows, and a blanket. I also have couch pillows nearby. So let's begin with a little bit of centering, just coming into a comfortable seat. Letting your spine be tall as if you have a string, pulling yourself up straight. Your spine is tall. And just begin focusing on your breath. Just taking a minute to let go of to-do lists, the day's happenings. Just allow yourself to truly be here in this moment. Just tune into your breath. Seeing if you can stay connected. When we focus on our breath, it brings our minds into our bodies. Our minds are constantly time traveling. Maybe setting an intention for your practice tonight. Maybe it's to just truly be present in this experience. And on your next inhale, just bring the hands out to touch the sides. And as you inhale, reach up, look up. And as you exhale, twist, pulling the right hand behind you, left hand comes to the knee. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, twist. That should feel really good into the spine. And then we'll do just a few seated cat-cows. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. So as you inhale, arch the chest forward, opening the heart. And as you exhale, round, so that your back comes to an arch. And then inhale, coming forward, opening the heart space. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. Exhale, round. That should feel really good. And then we'll do one little side stretch before we get started. So bringing the left hand down, inhaling, reaching the right arm up and over with the fingertips are pointing towards the opposite, like you're reaching for something. Then inhaling, coming to the other side, stretching into the left side body, breathing into that. And then coming back up, I have, I'm playing solfeggio music, and due to copyright restraints, we can't really play copyrighted music. You may be able to hear this, but if not, you can tune in on like Spotify. It's called Solfeggio Healing Frequency. So it's SOLFEGGIO if you want to set that up for your music. Making sure you have your props. You can pause the video. We're going to start in a new shape that I've not shown you yet. So I have a bolster, then a pillow, then a third pillow. You want this really high because we're going to be, and I'm putting the blanket on top too, because we're going to be leaning our backs onto it. So remembering with restorative, it's different than yin. Yin, we kind of sit in the discomfort and we don't have any props to help us be comfy. So with restorative, we want to set up to be really comfortable. That's why we use the props, and that lets the nervous system just reset. So to get to hero's pose, we're going to sit between our feet. I don't know if you can see, but like my feet are outside my hips. If you have any knee issues, severe pain or knee surgery, I know Lisa takes this class. I think hers is hip. You may not be able. My knees are kind of finicky. I'm not going to keep us here as long as I do. It's a big quad stretch. So options. So once you get in your seat, if you can have both legs bent, you're going to lean back. This is restorative hero pose. And there's a little less pressure on the knees when you lay back. Now, the other option, if this is too much, is you can just do one at a time. I'll give you a halfway count to switch the legs out. This is a little less intense. So choose your shape. You're either in full hero or half hero pose. And you're breathing. Excuse me. You're at the halfway point. If you chose the half position, you're going to slowly straighten the bent knee. You may have to sit up to reposition, bringing that the other knee bent, and then laying back down for these last few minutes. Very slowly, using your hands, tuck your chin and use your hands to push you back up into seated. Straightening the legs, maybe shaking those out. And then basically we're going to shift our little setup here. If you can see, I've got my legs in a wide forward fold, and I'm just shifting my props to, for lack of a better term, in between the legs. And I'm rebuilding. I'm gonna take this blanket and kind of prop it. So you want like another ramp, but this time we're gonna forward fold into it. And so restorative forward folds are different than hatha. We're not trying to, get really far. We're a forward fold can be an inch, so we're not really folding into a deep fold. So you're wanting to build so that we can just like that. So take your shape. Once you feel set, you want to be comfy. Forward folds are great for anxiety. And just check in with the jaw that you're not clenching. You're breathing slowly. If you have your head turned to one side or the other, maybe switch it. I have mine down, but if you're aside, just switch it. slowly bringing your awareness back, using your hands to help you sit back up into a seated position. We're going to remove our props. And for the next pose, which is fish pose is a back opener. It's also a chest opener. So we're like wanting our backs to be like that. So I'm using the bolster, which is my firmest. I'm also going to add, so you can see, so when I lay back, I want my back to be like opened up. Do you see how my head falls down a little? So there's almost like that arch in the neck. The arms come out, legs are straight. It's a real big chest opener, heart opener. Good for depression. And you're just breathing and lying here. So you may have to pause the video, set it up. You really want your firmest, and then I made that blanket, which is kind of firm, just for that extra kind of push. You want it to mainly be on like the bra strap area so that your chest is fully opened up and the arms just come open. And you're breathing. It feels really good in the back. Supported fish pose. Slowly bringing your awareness back. To get out of this, we want to bring the knees up and just roll over and off the props. And then from here, we're going to shift. We're going to move into child's pose. So we're going to reformat our props. So I've got my knees, basically see how they're around the props. And then I'm just building my tower. So with child's pose, the knees are bent. Maybe you have a blanket under the knees, even a small like couch pillow if it's hard for them to be on the mat. And then once you have your shape and it's kind of again in the crotch area, you're just coming forward. Maybe your face is straight, so I'll give you a halfway count in case you're having your head turned to one side. So find your shape, child's pose. You're halfway through if you want to switch your head to a different side. Slowly bringing your awareness back, using your hands to help lift you up. We're just going to set our props to the side. And we're going to straighten our legs. So for the next shape, I'm bringing my bolster to the back. And I'm bringing my feet together, so the soles of my feet together in butterfly pose. And then I'm taking a pillow and kind of folding it to support under each knee. And then I'm covering up with the blanket. So this is reclined butterfly pose. Restorative version of Supta Baddha Konasana. This is a great one for insomnia. Then just lay back, making sure maybe that you hold this. Don't do what I did. It may shoot out from under you. And just coming back. Your back is fully supported. Your knees are fully supported. If you have an eye pillow is great for the whole practice. If you have one, I should have mentioned that. Maybe your hands are on your belly for some belly breathing. As you inhale, blow the belly out like you have a big balloon inside. And as you exhale, just pull the navel to the spine. Just do a few rounds of that and then just let it go. Maybe your hands come out onto the mat or your thighs, wherever you're comfortable. Slowly bringing your awareness back to the room. I love that pose. I could sleep like this. We're moving into Shavasana, so I'll give you the option if you're super comfy here, you can stay in this shape. For Shavasana, what might feel nice if you're going to leave reclined butterfly is to take a bolster or pillow, slide it under the knees, and then I'm bringing the pillows to my back. So the cross of the knees is supported by a pillow or bolster. Your legs are just opened up wide. You're covered up, all settled in. Shavasana. Slowly bringing your awareness back to the room, to the sound of my voice. Begin making small movements, maybe wiggling the fingers and toes. Maybe inhaling, reaching the body up overhead, arching the back, pointing the toes, a full body stretch. And then just roll on your right side for just a moment. Let no sadness come into this heart. Let no trouble come to these arms. Let no conflict come to these eyes. Let my soul be filled with the blessings of joy and peace. That's the Hamsa prayer. And slowly making your way to a seated position. Closing out the class, we'll bring our hands to heart center. Just connecting with your breath here. Thank you for practicing restorative with me today. I hope you sleep well. Namaste. See you soon.